Well, good evening, everyone. I'm going to take a few moments and smudge a little. Wait for a few people to show up. And if you don't have a chance to tonight to catch the show, you'll have a chance to catch it on record. Well, how's everybody doing this evening? Welcome to the Divining Hour. I'm your host. I'm a psychic medium. My name is Edie Ottillia. And on tonight's Twilight show this evening, we're going to do a segment called Secrets of Love. Just going to move aside this sage for a little bit. There we go. I thought tonight the guidance was to work with a little bit of secretive energy. Dealing with the Scorpio season, I would say in particular. So we're going to begin with with a reading with Aries, the sign of Aries. If you know your sun, moon, and rising sign, it's very helpful. And if you know your Venus placement as well, it's helpful. That's directly involved with your love life. So you want to apply those other signs as well as your first sign along with it. Also, there'll be a collective read. And if you have a partner, there is, oops, excuse me a second here. Cards are flying already. If you have a partner or interested in somebody, you can watch their sign for a little bit more insight about what's happening within their life. So you can come together sort of vibratorily and hold a steady line in it is what I'm seeing. So we'll begin with Aries here. Let's see what secrets in love that you are dealing with, Aries. This may be for your partner or maybe for you. I'm not exactly sure what's going to come out here. So we'll just take what comes and we'll read the energies of what it is that is secretive in your life at this time. I'm using the Phantasmagoria deck. Boy, they're really jumping everywhere. Just a second here. Okay. We have the Seven of Skulls and we have the Ace of Skulls. I just want to show you them for a moment. I'm sensing here, Aries, that you are hanging on to, I'm just going to turn the music down a little bit. I hope it's not too disturbing. If you guys have questions this evening, I will directly try to answer them. So if it's your sign, you can jump in and ask a question. If not, I may leave a little space in the end. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave this little space at the end so that if you guys, maybe 10 minutes, if you guys have a couple of questions, I'll pull a card for you, okay? So with Aries here, I'm sensing that you have some knowledge that is very important at this particular time for you. It is involving, the first thing that comes to me is finances. The second thing that comes to me is that there's something there that you're protecting within the self. And it's like with emotions, and that came out a little earlier today in the morning show reading. And so you might want to take a look at that. But I feel like there is some knowledge that you are sitting upon at this time. And you're just waiting for the opportune time to be able to put that knowledge forward. And I'm sensing for this week coming up here, the Phantasmagoria deck is great for pulling out hidden knowledge, I find personally. And so I'm going to stick with that energy here. I'm also sensing here the color, the purple flowers the roses are coming out. So I'm sensing here, Taurus, that, sorry, Taurus, excuse me. Maybe you're dating a Taurus, Aries, but I'm sensing that the purple energy here, Aries, is about cloaking you in royalty. So you very well may be protecting your inner strength right now. You're not handing out all your cards to everybody. You're not just showing your whole hand right yet. You're holding on. Look at, we got the Queen of Cups. So either you are offering your love wholeheartedly, or you're receiving this. So if you're feminine, you're offering your love wholeheartedly. If you are masculine, you're receiving the love. So this is a time when there's real connection with a partner, and you may be in a little bit of fear here. And I feel like you're supposed to really let it go. Like, you're supposed to let that fear go, that this is a new thing, and you're supposed to, even if you're in a relationship, this is a new start. Whatever it is that you're starting, it's new, and don't fear putting your foot forward. Typically, Aries are not afraid of doing things like that, but you're being cautious right now, and rightly so. I don't feel like at this time you're to offer everything at once. You're to hold back. That's the advice. And also, when you do, you profit within the relationship and within finances. So you're doing the correct thing by holding back a little bit here. There has been some real difficulties within, I'm sensing, the self-worth situation, which also leads to trouble with finances. So within these two cards, I'm sensing here, your secret is you're sitting on the knowledge that you're getting better. You're improving. You're not just putting it out there for everybody to stomp on. You're protecting some of your energy here now, Aries, and it's wise. It's a wise thing to do. Okay. I want to pull out just one more card here from the angels. The advice from the angels is warrior guides and competition. So I'm sensing here that you may have to be in a little bit of competition. And I don't really feel like this is in your love life, guys. I feel like it's outside of that. So Aries, watch that and make sure it comes in balance. Make sure that your projective energy is not coming in a competitive way. It's coming in a balanced way. And I feel like that's the caution here. And because you have knowledge, you're sort of ahead of the competition. So I feel like if you're staying humble about what you know, then that's the best advice I can give you at this time for the secret that you're sitting on, okay? Keep humble. That's clearly the advice. Okay, so now Taurus, let's see what you're dealing with secretively within this next week. Two cards want to seem to be jumping out for each one, so I'm going to take them. You have the Three of Scepters and you have the Eight of Grails. So when I see these cards here, I see a very, specifically the Three of Scepters, I see a very strong person who has their sights set, who has had a little bit of travel in their life. You have some worldly perceptions that you don't readily put out. And what I'm sensing here, Taurus, with the Eight of Grails, you have a secret power. Okay, when I see this it's reminding me of the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is when you receive the energy of the heavens, when you receive the gifts of the heavens, when you sit and you contemplate, you're not projecting anything, you're in complete receiving energy, and you're doing it quietly. You're not telling anybody about it, you're not projecting anything. You've already done that in the past, and you find that it's not getting you where you really want to. So you feel like the silence and working behind the scenes is more where you're going to find your holy grail and having energy come in. So for those of you who have just joined, I'm not sure if you've heard this earlier, but later on, if you guys have a question, I'm going to take about 10 minutes and I'm going to let you guys ask a question one-on-one. So it's going to be very brief, quick answers. So think about what you want to know then if you want to hang around and ask a question later. And you'll be able to get some clear direction with whatever you want to ask. I don't care what it is. But I'm only giving out 10 minutes, so guys, be quick. Give everybody a chance, okay? And don't forget to like the video and love it if you love it. And share it and all that good stuff. Okay, it's really helpful. It circulates the energy of the positive energy of what we're trying to do here on the collective consciousness, which is clean up the astral plane, clean up our minds, clean up the energy that has been hidden and kept secret. It's time to work on the secrets and bring them out so that we can work our energy in full integrity here, Taurus. Well, not just Taurus, but everybody. So you have the Eight of Swords with the Witch's Tarot. This is very interesting what's happening here. We have two cards popping out, and we have two cards popping out. One keeps popping out inverted, the last one, and this one as well. So that's very interesting. The Eight of Swords, I feel like you feel like your hands are tied and you must keep the secret and you must work around energy. The Queen of Cups also, it came out inverted. And the energy of this is that it is not time to put your energy completely forward. You are being reserved with some things yet. It's a little bit confusing because maybe there's a couple of groups here. Let me just check in here. No, I feel like it's the same energy. You're seeing where you need to hold back. And so the secretive energy is when your cup is full and you have this worldly experience, you're able to put the energy directly where you want it to for success. So be a little bit patient maybe here, Taurus. You know that it's like this woman is sitting in the shell, but because it's inverted, I just want to show it to you like this. But because she's sitting in the shell, I feel like she's like the pearl, like you're like the pearl. Whoever is the Taurus here, you're the pearl. And you're like the sand and the pearl yet, still refining and seeing where you can fit in without creating any more drama that's in and around you, because I feel like there's some drama in and around you. With work, I'm feeling mainly here, Taurus, with work, but it's also within love as well. I feel like some of these swords that you've dug in that's kind of kept you imprisoned is within love. So the secret energy is here that you're just sitting, marinating and letting at all that friction that's around you, you're letting it rub you, and it's going to polish you. It's going to rub you, it's going to polish you, and that sand's going to turn into a piece of pearl. That's what I'm sensing strongly. And so this holy grail, like you're receiving all of that knowledge secretively and you're storing it away to pull it out. When I look at this ship, I'm seeing this ship in the background and I'm seeing the light sort of the accomplishments of what you've already done in here, and it's reflecting off the water. So this is also past life experience coming in to the full as well. So you're having like intuition come in here, Taurus, this week that is keeping you safe, and the secret I feel is keeping you safe. Sometimes the secret needs to come out and there's a time for it, but I feel like this is not quite like you'll know when to do it. I'm feeling like it's like an inward sensing, and I'm sensing you feel it in the upper chakra of the heart. So you have your heart chakra is in the center of your chest, and then up higher, my guides want to tell you is your emotional energy. So you'll feel it in the emotional energy physically in the body, and you'll also feel it in the solar plexus, like your gut instinct, your guts, you're right underneath your rib cage. And so you're going to physically feel this of when you need to be cautious. That's the sign, and there's where you need to be secretive correctly, and when it's time to bring your energy out, you will. And I feel like that's the correct time when you're not feeling those physical feelings. I feel like there's a psychic attack going on here, guys. And because you're understand that when you pull your energy away from something, Taurus, it's magnetic. People want to know the secret. So maybe get out a little bit more in the community. Don't be don't be completely secretive. That's what I'm saying. So like blend in with the energy so that you're not looking suspicious. That's kind of what I'm seeing. What you want to keep secret, you can do so without being, it's not a competition thing, or it's not a thing where you have to protect yourself, but my guides are saying that you don't have to put it out before it's ready. I sort of feel like there's a little confusing energy. There might have been a lot of Tauruses watching, thinking different things. So try to take that, because it's a general reading, as it resonates, okay? And maybe later on when we pull the other cards, you may find that it might make more sense to you. So we have the Magician here for Geminis, and that's a great card. And we have Daughter of Scepters. So I am sensing some Geminis here are dealing with family secrets, and you are mastering the energy of this. I feel like you're bringing forward, this is one that's not a secret, that's not being kept anymore. Family secrets are coming out here, and it's getting healed. This is the time to heal this. This is not the time to keep quiet. This is the time to speak your energy for sure. I'm sensing that quite strongly here, Geminis. You may be dealing with a Taurus Gemini. And I feel like if you hold the light within your heart, the knowledge of that silence, and that I feel like you've shed some real good tears over it. I feel like you have blood, really blood, sweat, and tears over what has happened within your family. And it's disturbed you to great deals, but you've seen through it psychically. So you're able to overcome this. And I feel like you're putting yourself, you know, if you think about a daughter, you think about the energy of a daughter. Like if anybody, even if if you don't have a daughter yourself, or you're not a daughter, then you've seen somebody that, the interaction between a parent and a daughter. It's a very special, unique energy. So it brings out a little bit of innocence is what I'm feeling. And so the innocence within this is important as well to hang on to, so that you're not getting tarnished by things that are hitting you psychically. And when you keep the secret, it's going to damage your aura more. I'm feeling this. 7 of Cups. Once again, you're commanding the energy. I feel like this is an old energy, an old family karmic pattern that you are finally mastering, and you're like, nope. And this is where the karma stops. This is a good one, guys. I feel very strongly about this. The Empress. So you are coming in as mastering the receptive energy. So the Empress is, she has gone through all the stages of being from the princess or the daughter, the young page, into the princess, into the queen, and then eventually into the Empress. So whoever is watching, I am feeling, has gone through all of these stages of receptivity. And so it's not about man, woman. This is about receptivity. So I feel like you have received something when you were within the family unit in the incorrect way. And now you are like, no, this is the correct way, people, my clan, my family. And you must do as I say. I command it, because it's the correct way. It's not about proving you're right. You're humble in your nature. You're putting this sword down. You see the cross? Cross. It's like sword cross. So the energy is similar. So you're putting that cross down. You're no longer willing to deal with that. I'm feeling that strongly. And that's good, because it's a lot of healing energy here for you, Gemini. That's going to stabilize your finances, and it's going to stabilize your love life as well. So be patient and loving with yourself when you're dealing with that, okay? Cancer. The Eight of Swords. Oh, there's the second one. The Lovers. So I'll just show you the cards here. Sorry, there's a little glare there. All right. I feel like the secret is that you have a lover that you're keeping quiet. It's as simple as I feel. That's what it is. You're keeping a lover quiet here. Cancer. Let's see the direction. I feel like maybe it's a wise idea at this point. So if you're dealing with a secret relationship here, Cancer, which is what I feel you are dealing with, I feel like this is angelically guided. When I see this, what's drawn to me when I see this too is like the secretive energy of this, the duality of this. I feel like you may be in more than one relationship, so one of them is secret. And I feel like this secretive one is the divinely guided one. And you must, I feel like the energy is to correct this. So let's see a little bit deeper what's going on here with Cancer, with this secret love going on. And take this in mind, not everybody, if your partner's a Gemini and they're faithful and good, that doesn't mean that they're fooling around. This just means this is for somebody who, you know, sorry, Cancer, who's somebody who is. So, yeah, okay. So, this is a very interesting reading. I'm not even going to tell you how like crazy this is. Look at it. We had the Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, I didn't read it out. We had the World and we had the Wheel of Fortune. These two particular cards in this sequence is telling me that the energy is correct with the secret affair, the secret love, even if you're not having an affair, the one you're keeping secret. That, sorry, I lost a little connection there. I'm sensing here that everything around you that is standing in the way of your true love is falling away this week. And it is a blessing. It is a blessing. It doesn't feel like it sort of at first, because I'm sensing, because it's secretive and you have to come out with it. It's uncomfortable, but it's the time to do so. I feel like there's a bunch of things happening and shifting and moving out of the way. And I feel like they were not meant to be on your path here, Cancer. You are doing the correct thing. I feel like it's time, and I feel like you feel it. You're like it's being pulled out of you, and the angels are let's say, but sorry, I got disconnected there. Again, I'm not sure what's going on with my internet connection, but it seems to be disconnecting a lot. So I feel like the angel energy here are priorities. So that makes complete sense to me. The angel energies are saying priorities. You must prioritize the energy of your perfected soulmate. And so you know which one that is. You must choose. You must choose. Because if you do not, I feel like the destruction is going to be a lot harder on you if you don't. I feel like there's going to be a lot more obstacles at Cancer if you don't deal with it and honestly. Does that make sense? Yeah. So now we're on to Leo. Let's see what the secretive energy is about Leo. What's going on? You know, this is in general about directed towards each individual. So maybe if you're interested in your partner, like pay attention to your partner's sign, okay? I'm feeling the angels are directing this toward what your secret is in general. It's not about somebody else having a secret. Okay, the Five of Skulls and the Two of Knives. Just want to show you the cards for a moment. Sorry, I'm trying to get the glare off again. Kind of hard to get the lighting sometimes. So I feel like you were having a very sexual, also having a very sexual, secretive affair. But I feel this is a little darker energy, guys. I feel definitely this is someone that is not healthy for you, and I feel like you have to make a decision to cut it out. I feel like you know that this is not healthy for you. I feel like it's like going into some dark stuff. I'm not exactly sure here well, you know what, I am kind of exactly sure here, Leo, about what it is. I just don't want to like get into all that. I feel like it's like sadomasochism stuff or something, and I'm sensing that it's like crossing the line. You may be the one that is doing this dominant behavior, and so maybe take a look in your life of where you feel a little powerless, because I feel like something's going to come out about this that you don't want to come out. And I feel like it would be embarrassing to you is what I'm sensing here, Leo. So, you know, I feel like it's just an energy because it must become sort of dealt with in order to move into the Aquarian age from the Piscean age. There's going to be a lot of judgments and etc. So everybody has their own path. But here's the thing, if something's destructive to your energy field, it's destructive to your energy field, no matter what anybody else is thinking. And so I'm going to tell you that your guides are saying that if you are engaging in this behavior secretively, it's going to come out, it's going to embarrass you unless you get a grip on it. And it is going to come, one of your friends is going to find out. Or a lover. If you are doing this without your lover is going to find out. And then you're gonna hurt them, and they're gonna hurt. You know, you won't like it. And then you're gonna be, look at the Chariot comes out inverted. So there's gonna be some. If you are attached and you're doing this behavior outside of it, the secret behavior, guys, is gonna come out. If it's not you doing it and you think it's your partner, watch their sign, because I'm telling you that I'm not sensing that. I'm sensing that this is definitely you guys here, Leo. So if you are doing that, it's going to come out through friends, and you're not going to like it one bit. So be cautious here and contend with the reason why you're involving yourself to the extreme of things. You know, everybody in their sexual energy would like to explore and experiment, and maybe that's what you're doing, and I kind of sense that's what you're doing. But those things come from psychological behaviors of energies from when you were younger. So in teenage developmental stages, probably about 11, 12, 13 is what I'm seeing. So anything that you were involved with around those ages may have worked with your perception at this time during your sexuality, maybe trying to work it out. So I feel like, let me just pull an angel card here for you, Leo. So I feel like some direction would be wise for you with that. Unconditional love. So when you are going through this difficult situation, no matter what's going on, whether something comes out and you don't want it to, or you have to contend with it and deal with, look at why you're doing what you're doing, I feel like you have support through this. This is a time where the angels are helping you understand unconditional love towards the self. Yeah? So anybody who's doing that, and your partner is a Leo, and you're thinking that, hey man, that's going on, don't judge them, help them. Help them feel secure and good, help them work it out. Because it's a workable situation. And anything here that these secrets are about, all the angelic guides are saying this is a workable situation. Every single one. Otherwise, I wouldn't, really want to be doing this reading if it wasn't a workable situation, right? And nothing's ever easy like that, but man, I hope that's not a lot of you guys dealing with that. Maybe that was just for a couple or one, but there it is. So that person needed to hear it above all other Leos. That's the case. So we have the Seven of Grails and the Lord of Grails. It's quite an interesting combination for Virgo. Let's let you guys take a look at that. They're quite beautiful cards. They're based on Kabbalah, so they're very in depth in their explanations. And maybe one day I'll do a reading and read out of the book. But I feel like I just want to deal with this right now with my psychic ability as well. So I feel like the secret energy here, It is sexual as well. There is a secret power that you are holding and you are seeing. I feel here, Virgo, that you are using psychic ability here to see into your partner's energy. So if you are doing that, I feel like they kind of like it. I feel like this is a secret, like, it's like I feel like there's separation between the two of you, and you're communicating telepathically, and it's sexual, and it's kind of stimulating something in you. You'll think of them, or they're thinking of you sexually, and there's activity going on there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too much into it, but there's activity going on. You're both doing the same thing at the same time because you're both feeding off each other energetically. So this is the secret. Now, I am sensing here that if this is not a productive relationship, it's a wise idea to pull yourself away from that, because that's sort of creating chaos on the astral plane. And so we want to clean that stuff up there. We want to progress into the Aquarian age, into the energy of working with our minds correctly. And we already know what love is. We just have to get on with it. So I feel like these secrets, this time, the guides are saying, come on out, deal with what's going on, and that's it. So it's just going to be handled correctly. So, telepathic energy. Oh my gosh, the whole deck like fell on the floor. Virgo, what are you guys doing? All right. So, we have the Four of Cups and the Page of Cups. Very dreamy energy. I feel like this person, maybe you're separated from this person here, Virgo, and maybe you wish a desired soulmate connection with the person that you're thinking about, that you have been with in the past, and they're thinking about you. It's a mutual thinking, so maybe you should just go ahead and connect on the actual physical plane so that you can work out the karmic energy that has been left undone. That's kind of the quick draw there. So let's see what the angels have to say. Unconditional love again. That's insane. You know, these cards, I'm shuffling, and I'm telling you, it's just kind of weird how they're coming out doubles. So, unconditional love. You must put, I feel like you're gonna do it anyways. You're gonna charge ahead, and you're gonna talk to the person that you're interested in, or they will. You're the person that's interested in you. You're gonna talk to each other. It's mutual. It's like the energy is balanced. It's mutual. The vibration is like one line. That's what I'm seeing. Excuse me a second while I pick up all of these cards that flew everywhere. They got them all. Yep. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Girls, ladies and gents. Okay. They kind of all turned around. I'm gonna fix them a little. Okay. So, and now we are going to go to Libra. I skipped Libra by accident this morning and went straight to Scorpio. So I'm not doing that twice in one day. Yeah. So I feel like I need to sort of shuffle the cards a little bit more here. Libras. Let's see what the secretive energy is with Libras. Ten of Swords. You're masking some real serious pain here, guys. Libra. That's the first thing I get, and then the second thing I get is that you're much wiser because you suffer that through that. Temperance, absolutely. You have suffered through some very difficult situations here, Libra. You're still feeling the sting of the swords, and I feel like some people have manipulated you and stabbed you in the back here. I feel like there's a lot of dishonesty around you, or has been. But you know what? Now I feel like it's over because this Temperance, something has happened, something has transpired here, Libra, that is out of your life now. That's really interesting. It's like I just see this like stop. It's just like a stop. No more. You're wise to it. That's the message you got. You're wise to other people who are duping you. It's not you who's being manipulative here. It's not you. Other people have had secrets, and you have been subservient to it. You have been, I feel here, the energy is that of subservient, and like you've been kind of like not wanted to rock the boat in the past. You're no longer willing to do that. Here, Libra, you're no longer willing to hold other people's secrets. That's what I'm getting. Look at Ace of Wands. Somebody else had this earlier. Once again, though, I'm getting a similar message. Cloaked in royalty, honor yourself, and because you do, you are not going to put yourself in a subservient situation any longer. Anytime that energy comes near you, you know how to handle it because it's been at you before. You're tempered in this. You're now tempered, and that's your power. That's your secret. Your secret is that you can see also. You can see it through people. I feel like you sense it psychically as well. You got some psychic stuff going on there quite strongly, Libra, in the next week. It's very in tune, you know? Like it's very sharpened, I feel. Heightened. Heightened is more the word, is what I'm sensing. Heightened. All right. Now, let us go to Sagittarius. Secrets. Oh, hang on a second. I have a few cards here twisted around from when I dropped them. Again. All right. We have the Tower and we have the Hangman. So something around you is coming down, but it's being halted. Something is stopping. Just for this week. I feel like it's just for this week. I just read Scorpio. You can listen in back, and at the end of this readings, I'm going to be. I didn't forget you this time. No, sorry. Go at the end of the reading. I'm going to be pulling a card for if you guys have a question. I'm going to pull one card for one person. I'm getting a quick answer, so I'm only going to do it for 10 minutes so everybody can have a turn at it, okay? And please don't forget to like or love it and all that good stuff, you know, support. Okay, so Sagittarian, I am sensing here that something has come down around you, and I also feel like you knew it was going to happen, but you didn't think it was going to happen this soon. And I feel like a bunch of things come at you this last little while that have taken old structures down that needed to go. So let's see what the secret power is though here. I feel like some of it was a surprise. It was a secret that it was coming. Some of you may have lost a job, Sagittarian. Some of you, complete end of relationship. Whoops. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry all the cards are flying everywhere. They're flying literally across the room. Sorry, guys. Okay. Here we go. Okay. These are excellent cards because your secret power is that you're going to make moves behind the scene. I feel like somebody has brought this destruction upon you, Sagittarian, and what you're dealing with. And it may be a little, but I'm sensing more it's a big thing. And so I feel like you're actually going to move. You're going to move away from this person. And I feel like your hard work is going to pay off and it's going to show the correct way. And so whether this is within a relationship or a job, I feel like you move quickly to another job. You're skilled at what you do. And I feel some of the secretive energy here is that someone was quite jealous of you at work. I'm sensing, and you've seen it. I feel like you've seen it, but you didn't see this coming the time that it came. So just watch what's going on. You'll see when you move, Sagittarian, you'll see when you move that you'll improve your work, your finances. And then I feel like relationship comes in like maybe closer to the end of the year. I'm sorry if that's like a long wait for you, but you know, I'm going to say something about that. If you have patience with yourself and not rush into things like Sagittarians tend to do, and then jump in, you know, both feet first and go, oh boy, I forgot I don't know how to swim, you know? So just be a little patient with yourself. And the secretive energy is that you got other people's number. There's a couple of people who had that card throughout these readings. So, but I feel like you see. So that doesn't mean you have to react. Because you see, it's warning you, it's giving you that information. You don't have to respond to what other people are doing. And you can build because you have the strength within your own work, your own skills, your own value. You have a strong sense of value, I'm sensing here. Don't let other people like push that energy. I forgot an angelic card here, so I'm gonna pull it out. Why are they falling all on the floor? Sorry guys. The shuffle, I don't know how else to do it. I'm doing it over the table. Gifts. So whatever's going on, you're gonna win out here. You're receiving some gifts. So that's also something you know. I feel like you know it psychically anyways. I feel like you know it, but you're just like you got that worry wart thing going on. I'm not really sure what that's about, but I feel like you just need to put that aside. It's kind of like troublesome, and you know that it's not even the way it is. Like, that's what I'm kind of sensing. And you know it. And you're like, I got this. And I don't know why my brain's going there. It's jumping around a little bit this month here, Sagittarians. Okay, so we are going on to Capricorn, the Queen of Knives and the Daughter of Knives. So, the secret here, I feel, is that there's a progression there's a maturity coming in about the way you are relaying information. That's what they're telling me, the way you're relaying information. And I'm also sensing you're on guard about receiving some type of information. Yeah. You know, I'm going to take these three came out together, so I'm going to take them because I feel they fit. We have the Three of Cups, we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the High Priestess. I feel like whatever is coming in from outside of you that you are on guard from, you have the support in and around you. You have good friendships. You have good, like, I feel like all these wands are your friends protecting you from the thing that's trying to come at you. And this High Priestess, there you are sitting there protected and behind everything. And so you feel like your friends and your family are really protecting you here, Capricorn. And it's able to let you move forward into like the good things, the good mental space, a good mental space. You got this mastered too. There's a lot of people really like mastering unruly energy in the past. So that's pretty phenomenal. That's very strong energy to be contending with there. So let's just see what the angelic energy is going to say here. Community. Look at that. I was feeling like real strong sense. You know, I feel like your love life's pretty solid here, Capricorn, though. For those of you who are attached, I feel like it's solid. And so if you are not, maybe being out in the community is where you're going to find the person. And I feel like they may even work in the security or like law or I don't know if they're a police officer, security guard, something like that. So there you go. All right. Alrighty then. Let us move to Aquarius. Let's see your hidden secrets, Aquarius. What's going on, huh? Let us spy on the energy of Aquarius. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see here. The secret energy that you're dealing with, Aquarius. Wow. Okay, no more on the floor, guys. Okay. Okay. Your secret is here is that I feel like you have had a fight. I feel like you have had a fight for you're trying to see why you do some of the things that you do. I feel like you have done something you may be having lots of thoughts about that was sexual in nature. Maybe you had an affair, or maybe someone wants you to have an affair. I feel like you're just contemplating it, and you love the idea, but you're like, no, that's not gonna benefit me. So I feel like the secret is that you're dealing with this situation where another person is trying to come into your relationship or take you out of a relationship, and you're looking at your reflection saying, am I in integrity to myself? Can I have full, like, open heart with my partner or with a new partner if I do this energy? So it feels like it's causing you some self-reflection. So let's just see what the Witch's Tarot here say, along with the Phantasmagoria deck here. We have the Ten of Swords. Yep. Look at decision and pain. So this must be causing you some real grief. But I do feel, and I feel like you wear your heart on your sleeve here, Aquarius. You know, you're everybody's friend, but I feel like you got to make a decision here. You gotta like stop sitting in this energy. And I feel like this is secretive because you're not talking about it with anybody. You're just looking at it like within the self. And I feel like, you know, if you're partnered, you're sure not going to talk about it with your partner. But it's maybe for a small group of you. But I just sort of feel like you're self-reflecting, and it's what you should be doing. I don't feel like you should be going out and talking about the secret right now. I feel like this is the time that you want to do self-reflection to resolve the energy within the self, the physical body. If you are having body issues, how you look at your body, and maybe you're not feeling attractive, then I feel like you need to look in the mirror and see beyond. When you look into a mirror, the mirror is the reflection, the eyes of the window of the soul. So you can bet your booty that your soul is pretty perfect, and this physical body is just a meat puppet that we all have that gets us through the life that we need to. And how it looks or behaves is what we feed it energetically and physically. So, I mean, those things are changeable. It's a minor thing, but it's like blowing it out of proportion because of the self-worth inside is what I'm sensing. And so the secret is that you feel like you have low self-esteem. And so later on, we're going to get some guidance about, for all of us, about what would be beneficial to change that. But I'm seeing that that's your secret. So, Pisces, we have the Two of Grails. So you're hiding a love. Your secret is a love. I feel also, Pisces, that there is some dark love going on here. I feel like you were trying to overpower the situation and not you're dominating the situation instead of looking at it in the energy of how can I deal with this correctly. That's the words I'm getting. How can I deal with this correctly? I feel like you're standing in your power, but it is, you're overbearing with your power. And you would like to be more receptive, but there is some energy in the background here, this darker energy that is pushing you. I feel a little bit of that also, that same energy of like some weird stuff going on that you're experimenting with sexually. And so you may want to look at the self-worth situation within that. You also have the Lovers and the Strength card. So I do feel like you are in a strong, committed relationship for those that I'm speaking to. And if you are not, you are going to be getting into that. It's not going to come right away, but I feel like you will be getting into this, Pisces. And so the strength lays in the love and the healing sense. So whatever it is that you're dabbling in there that is sort of making you feel lack of self-worth and wanting to dominate others, you know, I feel like the angels are helping you look at this and helping you strengthen your resolve within yourself. So this is it's not something you're going to share with other people. I feel like the angelic energies are working with you strongly. Look at that, flip right out. Exhaustion. Guys, are you getting enough rest? Are you looking after yourself? Where's the self-care going on here? So how can you love or have strength in anything if there's not that? And I feel like you guys know what it is that is harming your energetic field that you need to cut out before you can progress into something more here. So now let us go into a daily energy read. I'm going to take a card. I'm going to do, like I said, pull a card for each person afterwards, but I just want to do a collective read for each day so that we, for each sign, so that we know the direction on what we need to do. So I'm going to pull out 7 cards from the top of the deck, or they're going to fly out first, so that's telling me they're ready. Okay, so we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and next Sunday. I haven't even looked at them. I'm showing you guys first. I'm looking at them in the camera. Okay, so let's go, guys. Hidden energies, the secretive energies that you can apply extra with this deck of the Phantasmagoria deck. I'm going to pull out for each sign. So Aries, what else further can help you during the week, which is the most important day that you will be concentrating on, and what is the secretive energy, your secret power, the Daughter of Skulls. I feel like, you know what? I feel like, Wednesday here, we had the card fell over this date, and so you are going to be doing some secretive work concerning protective energy against addictions, against ill thoughts, about negative self-thoughts, but also like actual physical addictions. That's what I'm sensing strongly there, Aries, okay? And so that's your little extra piece. And now we're going to go into Taurus. Which day is best for you, and what is it you're contending with? Yeah, so your best day is going to be next Sunday. You're sitting on, oh my God, you got the same card after shuffling all that? Get out of here. These cards freak me out sometimes. I don't care what anybody says, it freaks me out. So you're sitting on some financial situation that you're working and also protecting. And so Saturday is the day that you want to do that work. You don't want to be too outwardly this Saturday with it. You want to be more protective about what you're doing there, okay, Taurus? A little bit more secretive, inward energy. You are not sharing right now. You are just working right now. And the reason why is because you don't want anybody to interrupt your energy. And if you share with others, they're going to judge it and interrupt it and twist it, and then it's going to be exposed and it won't be healthy for you. So I am sensing here, Gemini, that you have the Daughter of Grails. You may be feeling, what I'm picking up here is that you're feeling a little bit distance. Sorry, what am I on? Taurus? Yeah. You're feeling a little distance from your family unit. So spend some time with your family, and that's going to be Thursday, would be a good day for that. That will pull out some, energy that's been hidden and uncover it. So I'm sensing here the Ace of Grails, and this is the Friday. And on the Friday here is the important one for Gemini. And if you're contemplating a move, that's the day to be looking. I feel like that's the day to be signing for things too. I feel like that's the day, like, yeah, you agree that that's where you're going to move. So that's for somebody. I'm not sure who, but there you go. Now we're going to move into Cancer. Oh, Saturday is also your good day. Oh, excuse me, Sunday, I mean. We have the Six of Scepters. I feel like on this day, the secret to energy is that you're going to be contemplative and you're going to be melancholy and thinking about something from the past heavily, something that's been in your mind, but you are ready to deal with it in a correct manner. And you're very passionate about what you're going to bring forward here, Cancer, and it's going to happen on Saturday. It's going to deal with, it's going to stabilize your money further as well. Whether it's a relationship or whatever, I feel like it's going to stabilize your money. So Monday, tomorrow, is the next important day for Leo. Leo's Monday is your important day. This is where you will profit from many things, I feel, financially, but also I'm sensing, like in your home environment, you might want to spend time at home going inward. And I'm sensing feeling about like family. You may be spending time with children as well. I'm feeling here, Leo. You may have like maybe nieces or nephews or children yourself, but I feel like more it's not your children, like it's somebody else's children, Leo. And so you spend time with them. You do something with them. It's a good day to do it if you can manage it. Oh my goodness, all the cards want to fall out. I'm going to take the first one. So Virgo, you also have Monday as your good day, and this is the day for lovers. Ooh, 6 times. Good for you, Virgo. What I'm feeling is, yeah, there's some good sexy times there that you guys plan. If you're planning a date, it's a good date. You may have a very passionate date, but I'm also feeling here, Virgo, that on Monday, there may be disagreements. The lover may, at the end of the day, if you jump into it, may not be what you want. So I feel like waiting, being contemplative is good. But you know what? If you're into it, you're into it. So you do what you like. But I feel like the secretive energy, it's going to be secretive. You're not going to be going and telling a whole lot of people about this person or anything like that. So let's see what the other hidden energies are here for Scorpios and what day is important. So you're going to have Thursday is the important day, and you have Temperance. The secret energy that's coming out here is that your family may have some contention. You may be dealing with family situation on Thursday. So you're prepared for that. So you're going to be calm. That's what I'm getting. You're just going to be calm through it. Because you're prepared, you know it's coming. You're going to be like, oh yeah, that psychic Edie, she told me that was going to happen, and guess what? It happened. So there you go. That's what I'm seeing. There's like some kind of turmoil going on within the family unit. So, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's all bad, but, well, it feels like negative, but like maybe someone's sick and you got to go to the hospital, see what's going on, but they're okay, that kind of thing. But I feel like it's like within family, like rivalry. So, here, Temperance, we have for, for Scorpio, we have, look at that, imagine that, Scorpio. So, you were contending, you're tempering things that have pulled you off where you wanted to be. I feel like some of you may have been dealing with actual hidden addictions, but I feel like now you are tempering it. You are done letting this overrule your life because you have the Temperance and the Devil. So that's going to be something that you're working really strongly towards on No, you know what? It's on Wednesday. And so I'm also feeling here like your food is important. So really maybe take a look at what you're eating or drinking. And I feel like cleanse maybe is to do more with liquids, like whatever it is that you're drinking. So, and it may be something like even coffee or like too much tea is what I'm feeling here. So that's your other little secret for your improvement of your health this week, guys. And so Wednesday is a good day for you to do that. So we have here from, oh my goodness. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday for Libras, the 6 of Knives. So there's a lot of movement on this day. You may be very active. I'm feeling you're not doing an actual move. You're actually very active on this day. And I feel like you hear a lot of messages. People are telling you secrets this day. That's what that is. People are telling you secrets. I feel like you just keep it quiet and you keep it under the dome. That's what I'm sensing, Libra. So Sagittarius, what day is good for you? You are dealing with Wednesday as well as a good day. You have the Star. I feel like somebody is doing something like behind your back, and it comes forth on Wednesday, and you actually reveal it, and you call them on it, and you stop the nonsense finally. Wednesday's the day, guys. You stop it. I feel like somebody's coming at you, and you've just had enough, and you're like, no more, no more. So Cappies, what's going on? What day is important for you? Day is important for you. Thursday is important for you. You also have the Daughter of Scepters. So you are laying down some burdens. Here, Capricorn, you're laying down burdens within the family unit. I'm feeling like a lot of romance. A good day for romance. That's the secret. So if you're planning, you know, you want to plan some good times, that's the day to do it. That's a good date night for you. Okay. So now Aquarius, which day is good? We have next Sunday, not this one, not today, the 8 of Skulls. So I'm going to show you them. And so you are going to manifest something on this day. You're going to have a very good thought. You're going to have an aha moment, and you're going to have a very super good idea, and it is going to stabilize you. That's your day. It's going to stabilize you. And you're not going to tell anybody about it till it happens, till it's done. I feel like that's what you have to keep secret. You can't tell anybody until it actually happens. Okay? And now we have Pisces. The 6 of, oh, sorry. No, my goodness. We have the Lord of Grails. So, Saturday is the day, and this is the Ace of Swords that you have along with this. I'll show you that, Pisces. I also am feeling here like you also have an idea that you has come out of some stormy energy, and you may be starting to get control, Pisces, on this day of what's happening in your life. I feel like other people have had control over you and you're fighting for control, but you finally release it to the universe, and you finally put what you want to fruition correctly, and you leave behind this situation that has caused you so much contention. Seeing that quite strongly there, guys. Okay, so now that was the collective energy for each day, what would be helpful for you. I would like to now draw a card for each of you personally. So anybody who's here, if you have a question, just go ahead and ask away, okay? And if you guys don't ask, you can just put your sign up, whatever you want. You can put your sign up if you want to ask a question. Okay? Maybe I'm not seeing it because I don't seem to be seeing any questions right now. Maybe pull it up on my other computer. Hang on a second. Okay. Well, so if you guys don't have any questions, I am going to give us all some angelic guidance. I'm going to work directly with the angels, with the secretive energy, and I'm just going to speak. Okay? Oh, you got Scorpio. Okay? Scorpio. The secretive energy that you're dealing with, Scorpio, Miss Scorpio, is Master Teacher, Spirit Natures, Despair, and Priorities. So if you are in a situation where there's great despair, and I am sensing here, when I see this, look at the angelic energies up here have 2 stars. Stars are wishes. Stars are showing you the divinity of the self. When you are down here not believing in that divinity and you're looking out the window at something else, Okay, I'll get to the question there in a minute. The Scorpio here, I feel like you are going to have a difficult time if you continue looking outward instead of looking at the blessings. If you sit, the priorities are to look at the blessings and what you have, okay? And I swear, when you do that, and I feel like you're going through a really tough time. I'm feeling your energy and you want to cry. I can feel like crying energy here. I'm sorry. And I don't want to belittle that. But I feel like you must pull yourself out of that and stop from looking out and really count your blessings. Whatever it is that you're missing in your life, if you count your blessings, that will fill up. Look at the bucket here is full. Okay, so whatever it is that you're dealing with and whatever it is that you're missing in love or in finances, and I'm sensing it's a little bit of both, you're going to go on a different journey right now. And I'm going to just pull one more angelic card here. I'm feeling for you. Survival. So I don't want you in survival mode suffering. They're telling me this. That's where you're putting, okay, everybody has responsibility to pull themselves out of this. I'm not saying you put yourself there, but it's your responsibility to pull yourself out of what it is that you need to do. So please allow the energy of this to dissipate, okay, here. And Scorpio, please count your blessings. Get back to me if this is not working for you, because I don't like the energy that I'm feeling, and I don't want you to be in that suffering energy. Okay. Super confused. What direction? Okay, super confused in what to do with love. You want to make a decision. Restriction is what I'm getting, and boredom. So one of the people that you're dealing with will bore you and will restrict you. They will stop you from doing what you need to do. And you have a good idea. And your spirit teachers are telling you that you must be working on this idea. You must not be concentrating on the love life. The love life's looked after. The cherubs here are going to quiet your mind. They want you to quiet your mind so that you can pull in this creative energy. And I feel like the person that's boring you, you need to be away from. The one that you're bored with, and you get like, I feel like you get how do I say other than bored? Like you're just like, they don't have much interest as you. And so you may have a difficult time pulling it up. And you actually think it's the person that you want to be with, I feel. So just watch a little while longer. And within this Mercury retrograde, they're going to show their true colors. Okay, I swear, that's what I feel. Okay, Aries, Wednesday, what type of day? I can't remember what I said. I did read it, but the secretive energy, you have denial and divine helpers. So I'm just going to ask what day is best for you to I'm sort of feeling like the beginning of the week, Monday or Tuesday, okay? Here, Anne, I feel like Monday or Tuesday, this is the best day for you to cope with something that I feel like you pull a mask off of something that you just had a hard time coping with. Yeah? I hope that's helpful. I'm going to pull one more thing for you. Epiphany. You see through the fact of what you have an epiphany. And I feel, kind of feel like that happens on Tuesday. That's what I want to say to you. You're very welcome. Yeah. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that you have that. Oh, addictions. Okay. I'm sorry. I can't scroll back to see what the question was. You said addictions here, Anne, and oh, denial. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. You're making the right decision, Taylor, to go on this spiritual path. You may have some Sagittarian in your chart for the hidden aspects. If you know your natal chart, your second sign, your moon sign, you should, if you don't know it, go on the natal chart, free natal chart, and find that and work with that. So, honey, listen, if someone is an addict and you're dealing with an addict, you cannot, you will, and you're not an addict, you are codepending upon them, and they are codepending upon you. There's nothing to be confused about there. That person needs help. You are not a counselor. You cannot fix that person. They have to go to their self. I felt Sagittarian rising for you. Taylor, excuse me. So, what to do about focus on inner peace. I'll get to you in a minute, Katie. So I want to deal with this addiction. So please face that fact that the epiphany is you cannot cope with somebody else's addiction, honey. You can't. It's going to put you in the energy. The muse is going to be like, you're going to be discontented, and then the angels are going to force you to be discontented, but the partner is going to be very amused by you. Let's put it like that. They're gonna put you through your paces, girl. So I would just be very, very careful with that one. Caution, and get the person the help they need. Support them, but you do not have to be involved in a relationship with them. Yeah, Sagittarian rising. So pay attention to a lot of Sagittarian. Taylor, pay attention to a lot of Sagittarian stuff. There's a huge spiritual influx for Sagittarians right now, and your moon sign is striving to be that. So if you have Scorpio in the front, you're dealing with a lot of past life karmic issues, and you're correcting them because you're pushed from the Sagittarian spiritual energy, and it will direct you in the right choice. So please concentrate fully within that, and then the love life will straighten out. It will straighten out, okay? It'll come in correctly then. What to focus on for inner peace, Kate? Let's just see what the angelic energies are guiding you towards. Judgment, the higher self. So if you know anything about meditation and connecting in with the higher self, it is quite an advanced meditation. And so if you can sit quietly, I think I may have taught you this, Katie. Good. I'm glad you're done with him. Good. Don't let that energy back in, Anne, okay, in your life. I'm very happy. Don't let that confuse you, okay, because it's not healthy for you, you know. Okay, so judgment, Katie, I feel like the judgment situation here, to connect in with the higher self, it releases the judgment against the self. So if you're having not having inner peace, this is definitely the issue going on here. There's a lot of inner talk, and your inner, like when you look at this, it's magnifying your inner self. You're like, and then they're sitting in a thing of fire here, you know. So anything that's creative is getting cut out because of the judgment. It will not produce finances. It'll stop relationships. All the self-judgment will do that. So be cautious of that. You must pull yourself out of that. I feel like you are, but just a little reminder. Leadership. Your real leadership position, sweetheart. Look at self-esteem, and then you got unconditional love. I mean, I can pull in solitude. So you need to sit in meditation quietly, quieting those voices that are coming in and overriding everything. And here's the other thing too. I'm feeling you may be very empathic, so you're tapping into the collective consciousness. And when you tap into the collective consciousness, it overrides that negative self-talk, and it makes you feel like it's yours. Makes you feel, so then the negative bombards you with even more, and so you have double whammy self-judgment. So try to sit quietly when you're bombarded with energy, in that empathic energy, and when it will build the egg of light around your aura to protect you from knowing what is yours and what is not yours. So what is your emotions and what is not your emotions. Rest. You must rest. If you are resting right now, it's the correct thing to do, and then hence no judgment about that. The angelic energies are telling you rest. There's where you're going to find your peace. You may have some look at this, may have some discontentment about that, but plug through it. Sit through the quiet times when you don't want to. That's what I'm sort of sensing here, okay? Does anybody else have anything else specific before I sign off and leave you guys? Love you and leave yous. Anything else? Oh, you're very welcome, honey. I'm glad to help. I hope that's helpful for you. But I am feeling like, you know, inward meditation is really important. You know, and if other people are listening to this and they're feeling these similar energies, do it too, okay? So thank you so much, sweetheart. You guys are amazing. This is all your energy I'm reading. I'm not really doing anything, you know. Excuse me. So thank you very much, everyone. I'm going to sign off. And don't forget, much peace and love, okay? Bye for now. We'll see you again. Wednesday, don't forget, the fairy tales are coming out. Did you see the advertisement? I'm excited to bring it to you. Talk to you later. Check it out. Don't forget to like it. And check out YouTube. Last plug. Bye.